I don't drink soda.
Ready for the countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Yo, thank you for tuning into the Natural Habitat Podcast. My name is Mikey Booyah.
My name's Ty.
Satchmo is here. He's a hand puppet that escaped from this horrible world of child acting and is now a part of the show. We got Computor, the artificially intelligent podcast co-host, one and only artificially intelligent podcast co-host. And we also got Free Candy up in Canada.
Free Candy, if you can hear me, just go ahead and say hello now, bud. No, now Free Candy.
I feel like I almost could have heard him, but
I feel the spirit.
The spirit of Free Candy?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The arms stood up on your hairs or what?
No,
that's
not how I feel the spirit. It's just more of it's almost like a wind that you can't physically see anything blowing, but you feel a wind blowing on you, even though. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think the fan just kicked on though.
No, see, it's a completely different sensation than that.
Okay. Free Candy is up in Canada, and I thought that maybe we were going to be able to hear him this week because we came in, Jerry surprised us with a whole new audio setup. We have no headphones this week. We now are wearing in-ear monitors. Like who even wears in-ear monitors?
I don't know. This definitely feels like a Jerry decision.
Yeah.
That we weren't consulted about.
No, not at all. I mean, in-ear monitors, I guess, were a thing 20 years ago.
At some point, yeah.
Maybe like football coaches would wear an in-ear monitor.
Yep, that's one occasion where I can see it, or possibly like somebody that's performing like a pop star that's performing or whatever. It doesn't
Britney
have
Spears.
They're not going to be right by their floor monitors all the time. They need to be able to hear themselves. Yeah, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
She would do the little. I mean, next week we might have a little microphone that sticks off.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah.
Would that be cool?
No, actually, no. It wouldn't
take the
cool.
microphones out of the equation.
It wouldn't
altogether.
Be cool, I don't think so. Just look like telemarketers.
Yeah, it very, very much would. So now everything it sounds off. Everything sounds different. We have. I mean, the cord goes up over my ear like a secret agent.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like I'm FBI behind you over here. Yeah, they dingle on the back. So I have no idea how this is gonna sound.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We can't hear it. We don't know. I mean, I'm pressing buttons over here.
Hey, what is going on here?
What it is.
Does the gun still work?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think the gun still works. Maybe, hold on. Let me try one thing. I'm going to remove one and see what this sounds like.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. So, I could still hear a little bit with this one. I feel like when I have both of them in, I'm deaf to the room tone. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. Does it feel normal when you have both of them in?
Not normal, but, it doesn't feel abnormal per se.
Feels the same as headphones?
Yeah, more or less.
I think maybe it's because when I do headphones during life, there's this thing, it's called life. Yeah. And we're all living it. And when I do headphones in it, I usually am a one earbud type of guy.
Oh, really?
One earbud, keep the other one open in case anybody tries to sneak up on me or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So, thank you everyone for joining us. Yeah. Last week we talked about the potential negative side effects of AI and things that might be moving too quick, and we might be giving up a lot more freedom than we anticipated, right? So, all this week I've been kind of like diving into the world of AI and investigating things.
Now, have you gone too deep undercover? You know how for a undercover police detective, they can sometimes get immersed in this underground crime world to the point where there's just not returning to civilian life for them. They kind of, essentially become lost. Are you now lost in AI technology to where like you can't go back?
If I was lost in AI technology, I don't think I would be the one to know that. I probably would think that I'm fine.
Oh, okay. So that's more for me to decide then.
It's for you to
decide.
Okay.
Well, I will evaluate you throughout the course of the episode, and then I'll give you my honest feedback.
But one thing that I want to do before we get into that topic, we used to do something, maybe 50 episodes ago or so, where we would pose for thumbnails. Do you remember that? And it was like a bit where we would pose for a thumbnail.
It sounds like something we probably would have done at some point.
And that way we had a nice little, cool little thing that went along with the episode that we could screenshot and use for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So I want to bring that back now that we've revealed the topic, which is me going undercover into the world of AI. I'm going to pose for some thumbnails, and all the habit rats out there, you can even screenshot your favorite thumbnail and post that in the, on our Discord.
Yeah.
So let's do that real quick.
So what do you want me to do? What's the plan?
So
here?
we're just gonna
just pose.
Yeah, like you do a different pose.
I went to high school, didn't do great. Still I gotta make more cash.
And I'm gonna do one like
Education
this.
is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. So now I've got to see which college is right for me. I went on the internet and found education connection. I took some free tests to find out my direction.
I think that was good. A lot of your poses seem like the same pose.
Was I supposed to be changing it?
Yeah. We did a bunch of different poses. I did about 5. You did the one pose, but yours was really good.
It's a good one, right? I'm kind of just stroking my chin, just kind of.
So let us know what your favorite is,
longingly.
And then maybe we might change your favorite to the thumbnail on YouTube. So maybe that worked, maybe that didn't. It's a new thing I wanted to do.
This is a comedy podcast and doesn't.
That's not the right one. So, AI, right? Before we get into that, how are you?
I'm sweet and fine. Sweet and fine and a little bit bitching.
Oh, all right. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Not a bad way to be.
I could be a lot worse.
But like candy. Like that. Would you consider yourself feeling similar to the hit song
I'm
Candy?
missing you, like the Mandy Moore song?
What? The Mandy Moore song about candy, or is it about missing you?
It's both. It's I'm missing you like candy.
Oh.
Baby,
I'm thinking of the song that's like,
me, show me who you are.
I'm thinking of the song that's like, I'm sweet like candy. Candy.
Oh yeah, I don't know that song. I don't know that song, but the Mandy Moore song's a bop.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're feeling sweet. You're
Yeah.
feeling
How are you feeling? How are you holding up?
I'm feeling good. What do you mean holding up?
It's just been it's been a whole week since we were able to chat and do this podcast. I mean, has it been a good week for you? Has it had its ups and downs, like a amusement park ride, or have you just been pretty much even Stevens, just kind of on a plateau? What's it looking like? What's the trajectory?
It's been a pretty good week. Like Monday started, and I was like, ugh, Monday.
Nobody likes
Mondays. Tuesday came, and I was like, Tuesday, like sketch,
So it wasn't Tuesday feeling blues day?
No, it was
That's good.
Tuesday.
That's good.
What's up, brother? Special team, special players.
Okay.
Wednesday, I'm talking halfway there,
See, Wednesday, sometimes I feel like, when's the day going to be over?
When's
the day going to be over? Wednesdays are often, not the best. I mean, yesterday wasn't good for me either. Yesterday was Wednesday. It was not the greatest day.
Yeah, yesterday for me, it was good. It was a hump day,
So did you hump?
No.
Did you get over the hump of the week?
I did. I went over the hill.
Okay.
And Thursday, which is today, it's Thor's Day. He was like a
The
Greek.
Marvel character with the hammer?
Not a Marvel character. He was like a Greek god or Nordic.
Aren't they the same? Aren't they one and the same?
Thor from Marvel is based off of
I mean,
Thor.
it's pretty much the same dude.
Pretty much the same guy.
Yeah, okay.
Thor's Day. It's the day for Thor. That's always going to be good because Thor, he's got a hammer. He's like a positive guy, I think.
I really couldn't say.
I don't really know a lot of Thor lore.
Yeah,
but
Thor's like the worst Marvel character, I'd have to say, out of all of them. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Like, we needed this guy?
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow's Friday, TGIF.
TGIF, brother.
So it's been a pretty good week.
Yeah, it sounds like it's been, like a full...
But
you've got the full mix of the days.
One downside of the week, which I actually have a bone to pick with you.
With me? Okay.
Brother, I got a bone to pick with you.
Let's hear it.
Earlier in the week, I believe it was Monday.
Monday.
I found out that Kendrick Lamar was playing at the Kia Forum in Inglewood.
Inglewood, always up to no good. He was playing, he actually played yesterday. Juneteenth.
Yesterday, yeah.
Juneteenth.
Say Juneteenth again.
Juneteenth. National holiday Juneteenth.
So he played on Juneteenth. I saw these tickets available. And it was through Spotify where I saw it. Sorry. I went on Spotify and it was like, Satchmo, actually, can you take over for a second? I gotta get past this.
Juneteenth is the day we celebrate the end of slavery. Slavery was abolished in 1836, but it didn't take effect in Texas until 2 years later when Union troops arrived to enforce it. And that is where we get Juneteenth from, when the last slaves were freed from Galveston, Texas.
Thank you. That was great. You should do more segments. That was very informative. So I found out that Kendrick Lamar was playing at the Kia Forum on Juneteenth. Found out on Spotify. Spotify gave me a ticket link. I followed the ticket link. There was tickets available, $400. Right?
It's a steep price.
Steep price. Now, I saw that and I said, that's possible. Like it's only a couple days away. I just got paid. And I was like, I could, if I want to be broke for the next month, I can spend that $400. Mm-hmm. Just like, obviously we're joking. We're rich. We have a bunch of money from this podcast.
So much money.
So it's nothing. We could have got the tickets. So I texted you and I said, do you want to go see Kendrick Lamar in Inglewood for $400? And then you said, what you said was shocking. You said yes, only if he's doing the Drake songs.
I didn't say that.
Oh wait, no, you didn't say that. You said not really. Then you said, I would go see him at Vina Robles on a Friday for $45. And even then, I would be like, fuck, I don't even want to do this. Would be mostly to go talk to girls. Dead for you. Oh, wait, that's something else. And then you said that you weren't interested.
Yeah, I was. Well, for one thing, like, you didn't give me full context. You presented this as just like a random Kendrick Lamar show. I didn't realize it was an extravaganza. I didn't realize it was going to be the big moment that it was. I probably would have, arrived to the same conclusion, but I would have considered it more had I realized that, okay, this is like a big thing. It's got to be a big Amazon special. 50 other people are going to be performing with him, including fucking Dr. Dre and pretty much, like the entire West Coast.
I thought that context would have been there already. I didn't think I had to say that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
because coming off of the heels of one of the biggest rap battles in history, Kendrick Lamar does one show. It's not like he was on tour.
That's true.
He just does one random show in Inglewood, in LA, in his hometown.
In my defense, Inglewood notoriously up to no good. So right there, that's a strike against.
Yeah, but that's not a thing anymore. Inglewood, it has the Kia Forum. Hella people perform there. It's not like the
Kia Forum's always been there.
In the 90s, Inglewood was a crazy place.
The Kia Forum was there in the 90s too, bro.
Now I think it's pretty chill.
Oh, maybe they do have SoFi Stadium, which is new and nice, but I didn't really, and I still probably wouldn't have been interested in going just because I've recently bought like numerous other concert tickets and I've got to, I got to prioritize.
We're going to Pierce the Veil and Blink 182.
Yeah, well, I'm going to Blink 182. I don't know anything about Pierce the Veil, but I probably won't strategically arrive late so I don't have to watch that set.
Yeah. I don't know who's going who. I want to say Blink 182 is headlining.
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah.
It would be an outrage if they didn't. I mean, Pierce the Veil is probably like a pretty popular band, but Blink 182 is like a legacy act.
And it is a joint tour. It's not like Blink 182 featuring Pierce the Veil.
Right.
It's like a Pierce the Veil Blink 182 tour. So they're both going to do hour-long sets or hour and a half or whatever.
Yeah. But that's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be lit. And then we're also going to see Howie Mandel live. He's going to do bits from Bobby's World.
Bobby's World, yeah. That's what I was going to say. He's going to act them out like various scenes, but he's going to play multiple roles. So he's going to be kind of like popping back and forth doing the dad. I remember there was like a don't you know type mom.
Don't you know?
And then, there was like a surly dad, right? Or no, the dad was a buffoon.
He was like a mongoloid.
Wasn't he like basically like Howie Mandel as an adult? And he was just kind of like goofy, almost like the Rugrats dad, just kind of bumbling, stumbling bozo type dad.
What are you talking about? Stu was an inventor, dude. He wasn't a bumbling bozo dad.
I mean, he was both. He was both.
Let's see. Dad.
The Bobby's World dad had like a curly mullet, like a mullet perm.
Let's see. Let's pull this guy up. And Jerry, you'll put a picture of him on the screen. So, it's Howie Mandel. For
clown, pink shirt, just a ridiculous buffoon haircut. I mean,
yeah. That's hella Howie Mandel.
But he's going to be playing all the roles. So that's going to be real interesting. You're almost getting like a lot of bang for your buck since he's taking on all these roles. And so that's lots to look forward to.
We're also going to be, we're going to Whose Line Is It Anyway Live? Or Whose Live Is It Anyway, they call it, which is like an old improv show. Yeah, we're going to go see that. I want to say that they've combined it with the Bobby's World tour now, though, or the really?
Howie Mandel. So it's actually going to be, like all just one thing. They've merged into events.
Whose World Is It Anyway? Bobby's World.
Yeah, but in order to go, we have to present both tickets, which you'd think they just roll it into like one.
Yeah.
But if you want to go, you have to make sure you have both tickets for those events.
They have it set up to where like you can get through one door with the first ticket, but then to get into the theater through the second door, you need the second ticket. Yeah. So there's stages. But that's going to be exciting. We're also going to Taylor Swift Eras Tour, obviously.
Oh, yeah. There's got to be like a leg coming our way, right? Mm-hmm. It's just like a never-ending tour.
There always is. So that's going to be exciting.
A lot of excitement coming up.
But I have started my official investigation into AI. All right.
Okay, yeah, you kind of teased this last week.
Mm-hmm. So, AI, it's bad. Right?
It is bad.
It's bad. It's too much. It's too much. It's too quick.
So
it's bad. I think that we have enough now to where we should stop. Just enjoy the things we have now. You could set a timer.
Not take it any further.
You could find out some things. Don't take it any further. Write some code, maybe. That's it. But we're growing too quick. We're giving everything away. And now with the announcement of Apple Intelligence, did you see the Apple Intelligence video?
Yeah, we already talked about this on the show, I think.
Yeah. Did we talk about this last week?
Yeah.
Okay. So Apple Intelligence, we're opening the door and being like, here's all of our everything. Have fun with the algorithm. So I say that's bad. I'm against it. But you need to keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So what I did, I went undercover. I put on a fake mustache or a ball cap, and I signed up for GPT, and specifically GPT Plus.
Now, hadn't you had that previously? And didn't we have that last week and the week before, or is it something new?
This is new.
So you took it a step further.
Yeah, so I've had this, and I've been messing around with GPT, and officially I had 3.5 is what I was doing. And then there was workarounds, like if you use the Bing app, you could get access to 4. And then also Poe was that other app that we were using where you could get access to 4. Well, this one isn't just GPT-4, it's GPT-4o.
4.0.
Yeah, which is the next step up. And you get the conversational AI. Did we talk to the AI last week?
We did, yeah. Okay. I offended her.
I feel like I blacked out last week.
Yeah. I
don't remember a lot of it.
Are you just planning on rehashing all the things we talked about last week?
Yeah, my list is just all the things we did last week. So what I've been doing, I've been diving in deep into 4.0, and I've been using it to help me with all these day-to-day tasks.
Like what?
Okay, so I have a fence in my backyard that's breaking, right?
A breaking fence?
It's got a lean on it.
It's leaning, yep.
So I have a board that's under there. I screwed a bracket onto the fence.
And it's kind of propping the fence back up?
I got a plank that's propping the fence
Propping it up. Okay.
Yeah. So I want to take that plank that's just like an old dirty fence post, and I want to replace it with like a cleaner 2x4 strut type of thing, right? Okay. So I took a picture of it, I gave it to GPT, and I was like, this is what I want to do. Give me like the angles that I should cut this at so that everything will sit flush on the bracket and on the floor. And then I asked, how far away from the post is the fence? So I gave it that 3 feet.
You did some measuring, get your measuring tape out?
Yeah.
Or did AI measure it?
I used the app, different app to measure it.
So in a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
AI pretty much measured it. So I measured it. I said 3 feet, and then it gave me the angles, and it gave me like a little diagram of what angle to cut it, so that way everything will sit flush. I also was trying to turn a couch into a bed recently, and you're supposed to take all of the cushions off, lay down the back of the couch, and then put the cushions on in a strategic pattern to where it makes a mattress, right?
Okay.
But no matter how I put the cushions on, there was like something wrong and like a gap somewhere.
It's like a Rubik's Cube type situation where you're not shifting it around just right. Okay.
And it was all fucked up. So I took a picture of it, and I was like, how do I arrange these cushions so that way it'll make a bed? And it was like, here you go. And I probably could have just messed with it for another 5 minutes and figured it out.
But GPT delivered now. Did it deliver
the correct result? Everything that I've asked it gives me my answer, which ends up being correct, or it will give me helpful information if it can't give me the answer.
Okay. So far it sounds like, those are plus points for AI as opposed to negative points.
Well, no, it's bad.
How's it bad?
Because
it's helping you solve basic problems that you're, coming to it for.
Oh, I'm not learning how to do it myself.
But you are, aren't you?
I should have been able to figure out the math of trying to cut the angles of that board.
Yeah, I mean, but we've had calculators for years and years and years.
I should learn carpentry. I should get all these skills. Instead, GPT is going to do it. I'm not learning.
But isn't that going to free you up to do something else more constructive then?
Yeah.
It's saving you time, which you can, GPT is not responsible for how you apply that time that you're saving.
Did you say constructive because of, we were talking about construction?
No.
because that would have been a funny bit.
Funny.
Well, it's bad, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I have another example of why it's bad. Recently, I got the Education Connection song stuck in my head. Okay. Now, you've never heard this until today, right?
Yeah, 15 years old. So this is not a new hit.
No, this is not a new meme type thing.
I gotta make more cash. Education is what I'm looking at.
And it's a bop, dude. It's for a
Immediately
website.
catchy. Yeah, like you hear it, and the very first time you want to just start singing along with it. It's pretty predictable, so you kind of can.
Mm-hmm. And I have here you vamped while I look for this.
Education connection, making me smart. Gonna go back to school, and then I can get a job where I make lots of money, and then I can buy some stuff. Maybe some new boots and maybe a car, and maybe I'll get a nicer house, and then somebody will come over and visit me.
That's cool. There's a search bar at the top, and I could just search keywords and it'll find it. So I just typed in education, and then it was like, boom, there it is. Instead of in the old GPT, you had to just go through all your conversations. Okay, so I asked for a description of the video, right?
Yes.
It says the video opens with an individual discussing their experience working for an hourly wage and reflecting on their high school performance, which was not great.
No, yeah, that's that part.
No. They have a need for education. They emphasize the need for more education to improve their financial situation.
Yeah.
They highlight their search for the right college to help them achieve this goal. Then they discover educationconnection.com, a service that helps match prospective students with suitable colleges. They mention the convenience of taking classes online and earning a degree in their own time. So that's the rap that GPT's spitting. They just rewrote it. So then I asked, who is the actor in the Education Connection?
Why would it know that?
Commercial. It says the actor featured in Education Connection is Shannon Doherty. She appears in a version of the commercial where she promotes the service that helps match prospective students.
It's not Shannon Doherty.
It's Shannon Doherty.
No, pull it back up. Let me see it. Let me see this. Shannon Doherty, for one, is like dead now, but
yeah, but this was 15 years ago.
Shannon Doherty didn't look like that 15 years ago. Shannon Doherty looked like that maybe 30 years ago.
I get a degree. I will
That's absolutely not Shannon Doherty.
Then I said, what else is she in? And it says Shannon Doherty is well known for her role in Beverly Hills 90210.
That is not...
And Charmed.
AI is giving you misinformation here. AI's got this wrong. Like, maybe they got your fence measurements correct, but they've got Shannon Doherty fucked up.
Okay,
right?
well, look. Then I asked who directed this video, and it said the Education Connection commercial was directed by Anthony Falcone. The commercial featured a catchy jingle and became quite popular over the years. And that's who this video is uploaded by, Anthony Falcone.
So they got that right, but they got the star wrong. They were misbilling the star.
Let's find out who's right. Let's find out Education
Connection girl. Shannon Sharp. It's more likely Shannon Sharp.
Because that was the first one that came up. Oh, no, this is a different commercial.
It's a different one, bud.
That has Shannon Doherty.
That's Shannon Doherty. That's not Shannon Doherty in the jingle. That's Shannon Doherty.
No.
They're two different women. It's a different woman.
Look, they're standing on the she's standing on the internet.
I went on the internet.
Look. See?
I went on the internet.
Look.
And then, these are two different commercials. So, I mean, technically speaking, AI was right because it thought you were talking about this commercial with Shannon Doherty when you were talking about this commercial with this young lady.
Oh, okay. So I gave it the link for this video on accident. So it was right.
I mean, yeah, it was right, and you were wrong.
It was right, and that was cool. It's cool that because usually when you Google stuff, you can Google, show me the education connection video, and then it'll be like, here it is. And if you go, who's in that? It'll be like, I don't know, dude, just watch the video. You're not going to be able to find out who it's directed by. It's going to be a lot of Googling and digging and looking around. Whereas this just gave it to me. And that's bad.
Is it like an invasion of privacy, or how's it bad?
Cause it's wrong. It gave me the wrong, misinformation.
You gave it the wrong information, so it's giving you the wrong information back. Had you plugged in the correct commercial, it probably would have told you this is just some unknown actor. I don't have her name.
Okay. So, I did give it the wrong link, and it's bad because it's it's not an invasion of privacy because all the stuff's on IMDb.
Well, sure. I guess, yeah. I mean, maybe this young lady who did the jingle commercial doesn't want her identity revealed. Maybe that was like a dark time for her. Obviously, she was going through some stuff if she had to even use Education Connection in the first place to look at a school, which, I mean, typically most people have a pretty good idea of the schools in their area or don't have any particular trouble finding one online to the point where they have to use this service. So like maybe she's going through some stuff. We don't know what's going on with her, and maybe she would have preferred to keep that portion of her life private as much as possible.
Maybe, but I do have a harsh reality for you. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but that's Shannon Doherty in that song.
In the song?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah. I think that's also her.
Dude, there's no... Pull it up on the screen. I can't see it. That's well on the iPad.
Oh, no. It's Andrea Veith.
Andriana Veith.
Andriana Veith.
And look, she was in Showgirls and something called Unchained. So, like she's... Yep, that's her right there. Andriana Veith. Do you think we can get her on the pod? Who is that hot ad girl?
Damn, I wonder if we could. I bet we could. Wait, Education Connection Girl Reddit?
Just Google her name and see if there's like a social media platform. Yep, boom. On the right, Instagram. Andriana V.
See how many followers she has.
It's got like 5K, I'm saying.
Yeah, if it's under 10K, I bet we could reach out.
6,000, yep. Let's get her.
A pleasant surprise in person. Boston, and my Twitch handle is Twitch. I thought that said pornography. She has a GoFundMe. Yeah, we could definitely get her on the show. The Education Connection Girl.
You think she'd sing the song?
That'd be funny to get her on and put her on the spot.
Or even like we could offer her ask her if she wants to sing it. If she politely declines, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Can I sing it for you? And then I'll just do my little. I'm looking for a brand new college, so then I can make some better salary.
You're not even gonna sing the right song at all. You gotta practice.
That was the song.
No,
that was the song.
That's not the song. I mean, you have to practice the song because that's not the song at all.
I'm freestyling a little bit, but...
it would be funny to get her on and then be like, all right, we really appreciate you being here. The floor is yours. Go ahead and take it away. And then she would be confused. And then we would be like, you were coming on to sing the song. Jerry said that he set this all up. And then we just start yelling at Jerry, like digging into him hard while she's on the call.
That'd be solid.
And just be like, Jerry, what the fuck is your problem? And like throw shit at him.
Hop in her DM and be like, you want to do this or what? Don't make it sound like that. Like, no. I mean, like, illicit, but give her like a proper business invitation.
Yeah, we should do that. I'll have AI write.
She's probably going to be like, well, why do you want me on there? Doesn't look like she's like a working actress or anything like that. This may be something that was, done in her college days for
I think that
$200.
She was in Showgirls too.
Yeah.
And we could say that we focus on, we're like a pop culture / nostalgia podcast, which we are.
Yeah, that's technically true.
And we could just be like, yeah, we dug into this on the show. We made this like a recurring segment that people really enjoy. and we think that it would be great to have you on.
The song's got 1 million plus views, right? Just for that. So obviously it's a bit of a cult hit.
And it's just going to be a quick 10-minute thing. It's not like she's going to be on a whole... Could you imagine we make her sit through a whole episode? That would be funny, too. Get her on the call and then make her sit through a half hour of podcast until we get her on.
Adriana, we'll check on you in a little bit.
And just make her sit there while we fucking goof and just talk shit.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, that'd be solid. So AI has really won you over this past week, huh? You went from being on the fence to being very much pro AI. Is that the gist of what we've discussed?
No,
here?
it's bad. I still think this is part of. Okay, hold on. Let me turn off I gotta force close this shit because it learns. That's another thing with 4.0 is that it has memory.
Is it listening to you all the time?
All the time, and it has memory. And it remembers things that you say in past conversations, which never used to be a thing.
Yeah. So that could be potentially dangerous.
Yeah, on the GPT that I literally just had before this, you would ask it a question, you'd start a new bot, and it was like a fresh slate. This is not a fresh slate. It remembers everything. But you can have it keep things off the record, which is cool. You just be like, hey, can I talk off the record? And then it'll turn off its memory. Like updating and capturing.
Now, do you think that this thing could be potentially like a snitch? Like if you're doing some sort of illegal operation, do you think that it potentially could, without your knowledge?
At what point? At what point are they legally obligated to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you didn't thoroughly read the terms of service. They could be, there could be a byline in there or something like that that says, hey, if you use. If we see that you're texting someone about buying some drugs or something, we're gonna reach out to the local authorities, and they're gonna scoop you up. They're gonna put you in a paddy wagon. It's gonna be a whole thing. You're gonna be charged. Mm-hmm. Charged as
because they're watching everything you're doing, not just what you're doing on GPT.
Yeah.
And I already asked it how to get rid of a dead body because one of the cool things about being like a paid subscriber is that you get access to all the builds. Like people will take a GPT, train it specially for one thing, and then name it like whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And some of them go really deep, and there's one that's called Dark Evil Chaos GPT, and it's just like destroyer of worlds.
What?
And it's all like, completely ethical and like make believe. This is just theoretical, but I will tell you the best ways to like destroy a population.
So it's almost in like Dan mode?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like extreme fucking just bad guy mode. And I asked that thing a whole bunch of fucked up shit that I'm sure would get me on a list if I typed it into Google, So context is going to be a weird fuzzy line for a while. But I think that having access to like all of these builds that people have, and you could just go in and start searching shit, and it goes deep. Everybody's on Plus, and if you have Plus, you could make your own build. So there's like big ones popping up all the time, and it's all just like little DIY one dude designing a bot to do something.
That's pretty trippy.
And some of them are lit. And, fuck. It's bad.
All right.
So I think that's bad. But here's the thing. Oh, wait, I turned it off. So here's the thing. I'm undercover. So I'm like, I have to kind of almost convince myself that this is cool. And that I'm enjoying these things and that they're really exciting.
So they don't start to suspect something's off.
Yeah. Because the AI can tell. Yeah. Right away.
Yeah, for sure. You can pick up on nuance and, context and all that.
So I can't just say that I support it and I like it. I have to actually believe it myself. But way back deep in the back of my mind, I'm still like...
See, that's what I was saying. Like, you're not getting too immersed in this world because, once... Eventually, isn't it called like, what's the thing where you like sympathize with your captor?
Stockholm
syndrome or some shit like that, where all of a sudden like you begin to believe that AI is good.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I don't think that's going to happen because in the end, I'm anti-AI, and I'll always remember I'm anti-AI due to.
Should you get?
Why am I anti-AI? Why was I anti-AI last week?
Some tattoos, kind of like the movie Memento, where you're constantly reminding yourself. You're like, hey, I just get tattooed on your arm, like you don't really like AI.
Because why don't I like it? Because it's growing too fast and it's going to take over the planet.
I mean, I thought it was just a bit. So honestly, I don't know. Like I enjoy AI so far. I mean, I'm sure it's going to screw us down the line. But
I really like it
for the time being, man. Let the good times roll, like I always say.
Yeah, it is pretty lit. But yeah, I think next week I'll have a list when we come back of reasons why it's bad, or reasons why I don't like it.
All right.
Because right now I kind of forgot my list. And
is that list going to be AI generated?
Maybe it might be AI generated, but that's not bad. You know?
Yeah.
It's really freeing up time for me to go against AI.
Yeah, that's true. The time that AI is saving you by shaving a little bit of time off the tasks that you have at hand, that's going to give you time to better contemplate why you dislike this AI that's saving you the time. It's kind of
yep. Did you hear about Justin Timberlake getting arrested?
Yeah.
Got a DUI?
Yeah, he's a piece of work, I guess.
And the story is that the cop didn't know who he was.
Yeah, some young cop had never heard of it either. What? World tour for what?
Yeah, and he said the tour's going to be ruined. And the cop said, what tour? And he said, the world tour.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you've heard this, but it's come to light now that he tested positive, not just for alcohol, but he had cocaine, Molly, and a bunch of other drugs in his system.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Of course he did.
Yeah. So
that's why the world tour
was on a sick
ruined.
one. He was on a sick one. I mean, you can tell by his mugshot that he was all fucked up, but yeah, definitely. Yeah. It wasn't just like he had a martini 3 hours ago, like he supposedly told the cop or whatever.
Yeah, you could tell that he was crying in his mugshot because he knew that all of these results were going to come out.
I'm fucked. And, like, I think Justin Timberlake, I mean, his paper might not be quite right now. It's just, I mean, I have nothing to base that off, but that's the vibe that I get. And he was relying on this big tour to, pay off the IRS or, whatever debtors he has. And now his ability to get that money is going to be severely compromised. And
well, he said that when he got arrested, people asked if he was going to rehab, and his team said that he was going to be focusing on the tour.
Yeah, he's going to continue with the tour. He's got to. He owes either the IRS or some sort of Italian people. I mean, either one, you don't want to owe them.
No. And I think that he's definitely, now that he's dirty for coke and Molly and shit, that changes it.
See, he had been, from my understanding, he'd been kind of like holding up a potential full-on NSYNC reunion by kind of hanging on to the notion that he was too big for that, or he was like bigger than the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to like hammer him down a peg to where like I think now we're more likely to see that full-on NSYNC reunion. Maybe nobody wants an album, but at least a tour.
Yeah.
And that'd be tight. I'd go see
a single. And a tour. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember that new Backstreet Boys song that they dropped like 5 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good song. Mm-hmm. It was a good song. They actually put out some decent music in their comeback run.
Yeah, they should just do that. But, yeah, I think that...
And one of the Backstreet Boys was just outed as having done... The Aaron Carter's brother, Nick Carter.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of like horrible... revelations coming out about his behavior.
Damn, really? So, what did he do?
Yeah, I think he is more of like a woman beater type than just a drug addict. But in this climate, especially when you're like a boy band star, both are probably equally frowned upon.
Well, it's cool to see these celebrities in 2024 still wilding out.
They out here wilding
and still just doing coke and getting DUIs and shit.
Hell yeah! Wouldn't you be?
Yeah. It's refreshing to see because we went through this whole era where like celebrities had to be
up on this pedestal.
Yeah, like exalted figures. That
no, it's like celebs.
Wrong.
They're just like us.
Mm-hmm. They're just like us, man. Oh, wait, are we posing for the thumbnail? All right. They're just like us.
They are.
Yeah. So, the baseball season.
Baseball season, yeah.
Is the baseball season still going?
Baseball season, yeah, I think so. I think because the World Series is in October, and I think it goes throughout the summer. So I would imagine it's probably either midway through or towards the beginning.
Okay, I was talking about your baseball season that you were the coach of.
No, that's over. It's over.
It's over?
It's all in the past.
Did you keep scoring? Did you win?
In my son's T-ball league?
Yeah.
They don't keep score.
So you won.
I feel like we won more than we lost, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but everyone's also kind of a winner.
Yeah, everyone's everybody, as long as you had a good time, brother, then you're winning.
Okay, that's good. Do you plan on moving up to Little League or maybe high school baseball coach?
High school is a little far down the road, but Little League, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then eventually are you going to move up to college baseball coach?
I would like to think that I'm able, based on my performance in this hypothetical situation, I'm able to kind of circumnavigate the whole collegiate thing and just go straight to the pros.
Oh,
even not necessarily like the big show, the MLB, but like like the minor professional leagues, the double A ball.
Okay,
get in there, and then
you.
A couple strong showings in Double A should get me signed by one of the major MLB teams.
Yeah.
And that should, I should be able to, it's a cush gig, support myself, and, retire potentially a Hall of Fame.
Do you get a season, like manager? A season box seats?
Oh, yeah, I will. Obviously, I'm going to need an agent to negotiate all that stuff, but you got to figure, based on my performance and acclaim, that, I get really whatever I want.
Yeah, let me in on that, and free nachos.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole staff. So if you wanna make the jump to coaching, then
we could sell this to Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
we've been talking with someone online that claims to be the Dollar Tree execs. Now they haven't given us any proof that they are Dollar Tree executives yet. So we are skeptical. Yeah,
but in this workaday world, you really got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like, me trusting you, like, that's my gift to you. That's my gift to the world. But, so until someone, it's like George Bush would say, right? Like, fool me once, shame on you. But fool me twice, you're not going to fool me twice.
You're not going to fool me twice. You're not going to fool me again. Well, I think that. Well, wait. What was I going to say?
I have no idea. We're all over the place.
What were we talking about just now?
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. The email that we got that reached out to us was Dollar Tree, DOLLA Tree at sbcglobal.net. So that doesn't seem like a legitimate.
No, I would
Dollar
assume we'd be looking for DollarTree.com, their official corporate website.
Yeah,
right?
We're gonna get Doug at DollarTree.com or something like that.
I think that it's most likely some sort of scam.
Mm-hmm. Well, they reached out to us. They offered us 175,000 rupees.
Rupees? Rupees? Are you talking about Indian rupees? The currency of the country India?
Yeah, maybe.
Rupees? Like,
I thought they said ruples.
Ruple. You'd have to show me the email.
Well, 175,000.
In any sort of currency, that's probably a good amount of money for us.
Yeah, that's got to be a lot. And we would still be hosting the show, but they would take over and do like a silent partnership.
That's fine. We're talking like
yeah. So
silent.
We don't talk.
Or are we
about
talking
them. Where we make some
silent
noise?
Or are we talking just can't make any noise?
Probably the middle one.
The one where we can hear them through their closed lips?
Yeah. Because we're not going to talk about Dollar Tree. They're not going to be Dollar Tree presents this, Dollar Tree presents that. There's not going to be signs or anything. But sometimes we'll probably bring it up naturally.
Yeah, I mean, we do anyways.
Yeah, we do. So that will be the part of it. And it's really just they're paying us 175,000 rubles to nothing's going to change. But they are going to be silent partner and majority owner.
Oh, majority. See, that kind of changes it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Majority owner.
51%.
Silent partners, I mean, a little bit different than a majority owner. A majority owner means that they can pull the plug on either one of us at any given moment.
They could give us notes.
You just cancel the whole thing.
Yeah, cancel the whole thing.
Cancel the show, sell off all of our IP and our equipment, and we're all of a sudden Satchmo's appearing in like Dollar Tree commercials or whatever they chose to use Satchmo for. It's like, I don't want that to happen to Satchmo.
Yeah. Satchmo, don't ever go join Dollar Tree and be in their commercials. They're not going to pay you good.
No.
Dollar Tree notoriously pays bad.
They pay in rubles. That's not even a currency, Satchmo. So just chill, all right, Satchmo. Yeah. I see your eyes twinkling, and you're getting ideas here, and they're spinning fast through your head. But just Satchmo, just know where you come from. Remember where you came from. Remember who put you on.
You have a long storied history here. I mean, he's been here, 7 to 15 episodes?
Probably something around there.
Something like that. You've been here for a long time.
People seem to moderately enjoy you, Satchmo. You're obviously not the star of the show. People aren't, ringing us up demanding more Satchmo screen time, but there's not like you're not being hotly contested or anything, you know what I mean? And there's nobody really looking to cancel you aside from potentially one of us. But
I did see a guy got a Satchmo tattoo.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
So you're influencing the habit rats out there, and I think that you should not go work for Dollar Tree. And if they reach out to you, you shouldn't talk to them. And also, don't forget that we started a mafia, Satchmo, and you're in the mafia.
Yeah, Satchmo, it would be a real shame if, accidents do happen, and you always want to make sure that you're properly insured, Satchmo. And, remember who's... Do we insure him?
Yeah.
Does he have... Okay, yeah. Remember where you're getting your health insurance from, Satchmo.
So, be cool. Once you're in, you're part of the family. The family. It's not a mafia, it's a family.
Hey, mafia. What's that about?
And fucking just cool your jets, dude, because you're in it for the long haul.
Satchmo, get a grip.
Get a grip, Satchmo. So, I don't know. We're going to have to talk about the Dollar Tree thing and their offer. How much is 175 rupees in American dollars?
Oh, that's way less. Oh,
computer,
shit.
stop.
It's like nothing. It's like nothing. 175 rupees is $2. Yeah. So never mind.
Computer, how much is 175,000 rupees in US dollars?
175,000 Indian rupees is 2,093 US dollars and 45 cents.
2,093?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I thought he said 293 the first time.
Well, you didn't say 1,000 the first time. You said 175.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Computer, how much is 175,000 rubles in US dollars?
2,002 US dollars and 96 cents.
Okay, so it's Russian money.
Okay, shit. I don't know if we should be dealing in Russian money.
So Dollar Tree's going to pay us Russian money.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
That's weird. I don't like that. We're not in. We're not in for that. So
yeah, I think like our foreign Russian funds could get like frozen by Biden or some shit. I'm not trying to deal with the Ruskies.
And we were kind of like on the fence already when it was rupees.
Yeah.
So maybe you change the ruples to rupees, and then we'll think
talk
about it.
We'll talk. We'll have a cup of coffee.
But let us know if you guys support Dollar Tree. I know that they raised their price. We're against that. They kicked us out of the store multiple times. We're against that.
They're poorly staffed, and it takes forever to check out.
We talked to corporate, and they don't like us or something. I don't remember what that was all about. But it's been a while since we called a corporation.
Yeah. Maybe we need to rectify that for sure.
Yeah. So next week we're going to be calling a corporation. It's going to be exciting. Let us know what you think about Dollar Tree. Take your screenshot of your favorite thumbnail. And we love you. And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Natural Habitat Recordings.